All right. We are live. How's everyone doing this fine Wednesday evening? Hope everyone's had a great day so far. We are back with some more Persona. Probably going to shoot to get to the change of heart today and just kind of transitioning into the next target. I don't know if we'll make it to their palace or will be a lot of the cutscenes leading up to it. But yeah, we'll kind of see where we get to today and go from there. But yeah, up until the change of heart, it'll just be more social links. Got two texts, so we could go there. But again, I feel like we should... It won't grow stronger, but he's our... Or Sunday's the only day you can spend with him.
I see. Yes.
Okay. What do I think about the Phantom Thieves? I mean, how would I know? We'll say we're for them. Okay, so he's for them as well.
You're right.
All right. What a weird thing to say.
What?
So give up this campaign. Like, it sounds like a good deal, but it also kind of sounds like selling out. Like, it makes sense. I mean, I feel like declining would be the best option.
Thank you.
Okay, I thought it said we wouldn't grow closer. But probably misread that.
All right.
But good that we leveled it up.
I shall ask you again another time.
And yeah, we continue on. See the offer as a risk or an opportunity. I mean, he's kind of given some good advice. But yeah, on to the next day. Oh, score, and we can read some. We'll finish this. And
Wow.
then we can return to the library before we go on our social links for the day.
Oh.
There we go. Up our charm. Still did not level up, unfortunately. Was kind of hoping it would, because we can't do the doctor social link till then.
Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, what do we got?
How about you?
2 people are responsible for July and August having 31 days. I mean, I'm assuming who it was named after,
That's correct.
which is going to be my guess. There we go. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, just trying to do it a genuine playthrough. I know there are guides to get the 3 similarly like with the classroom guides, but trying to just do a true playthrough.
Nice going.
But welcome in. Hope you've had a great day so far. Anna, you're about to play that right now. I hope you enjoy. This is my favorite of the Persona games. 3 Reload grew on me a lot, but I think 5 still is just that cozy, nostalgic feel. So,
Now then.
I'm curious to see what they do with the remake of 4. I have played Golden, and that's kind of my least favorite. I've played 3 Portable, 4 Golden, 5 Royal, and then 3 Reload.
Muggy.
But Golden just, I don't know, doesn't... I like what they were going for with it, but it is hard
What
to
would you like?
relax and play it. Like,
What
the
would you
investigations are very intense.
Here.
So it's like hard to just relax and play it. Probably just a skill issue on my part. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a little too
Air pressure's been
intensive.
dropping. Thank you so much.
But I do like what they were trying to do, making it more like an investigative game and like mystery game. So I'm curious what they will do with 4. Like if they'll kind of tone back on that and make it a little bit easier. Or what? Either way, I'm excited to see what they do with 4. Alright. So we found some fancy cookies. Could just take cash. How old do you think I am? Be supportive.
Oh, yes.
Okay, psychological experiment. Let's hear it. Same kind. We just finished the 3rd palace. We're waiting for Kaneshiro's change of heart. So we got, and after this we have 4 palaces. So we're approaching the halfway mark, but not quite there yet. I was not paying attention to what he said. mean,
Right.
the law of scarcity. Okay. Scarcity, we trigger our own desires. Okay. I mean, as long as the cookie tastes good.
For example,
Would have been a subjective truth of, I mean, okay. Again, it sounds a lot like he's just talking about like using a bunch of placebo type effects to treat people. But yeah, we'll roll with that.
sorry.
There we go. I don't know if I've ever fully completed his social link,
All right.
which I know is like one of the top social links everyone says to complete. I don't know if I've ever actually done it. So, trying to make a mental effort to do that this playthrough.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
got a
see ya.
snack, leveled up a social link, and increased our SP. Sounds like a good use of our time. I'll say that. Alright. So finish up that. Let's see what social links we can explore.
You're back.
Oh, what's this? We'll be fine. More so just everyone saying, yep, all we can do is wait. Let's check this out, see what we got going on. So we will definitely go here and work on these social links. So we can meet with Mishima, or we'll meet with Mishima, why not? Sure, we'll hang out with him.
Come on, let's get going.
He very much gets into this whole fan site thing, which is kind of weird. Why did he buy these? Okay, but why? Okay. So he bought a model gun to protect himself because... Don't know what activated my phone there. It was ready to buy something. But, so he bought a model gun to protect himself because he's the admin of a website. Pretty sure that's necessary. I feel like obviously these are the correct things to say, but you gotta sometimes tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Is kind of my thinking. Which is always interesting with a lot of the social links, is you just gotta tell them what they want to hear to progress it. Okay, a lot of new posts. That's okay. Oh. Alright, we'll take it. Good level up. Increases. Ooh, that is a good skill to get, especially as we're getting more and more not in rotation.
Actually,
All right. Okay. So just typical bullies. Why would he have changed his cell number? I also like that no one commented just on the handgun sitting on the table there. Like, they didn't even think twice about that. They were just like, alright, that's perfectly normal.
damn it. Sorry.
Alright, so
Well, see you later.
always an interesting exchange with him. But leveled up the social link, which is what we needed to do. I guess so. They were so focused on making fun of him, they just ignore a handgun. Even though it's a model gun, it was discontinued for looking too real, so like, I don't know.
Is overwhelming.
Kind of wild to just disregard that.
True.
Alright, let's keep leveling up our social links. What we got? Okay, so we can't hang out with Ryuji for a bit. That's okay. During the day for our fortune or at night for the test. And to level up her social link, it's got to be the tests. So, not what I want to do. Let's check out the map. So we can't hang out with Ryuji. Hang out with An. We can't hang out with the doctor. Is that everyone that we could? Okay, so all we can really do is hang out with An. And I think she's at the mall. She is, okay. There we go. And I know it won't level up.
We'll just have to wait. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, let's get going.
We'll go there. Why not, right? Mix it up. I mean, oh, wrong question.
Hey.
So just people watching, always fun. Don't know what we're gonna do with that. Receive something girly. Traditional lady. Sweet tooth. I mean, I feel like she has a sweet tooth. Rising star. So, like, I feel like one of these two is the way to go. She definitely has a sweet tooth. We'll go with that. There we go. Nailed it.
Thanks.
There we go. And it should level up
Let's
soon.
get back.
So good use of the time. And they're one of our main party members, so it's always good to level them up.
You're back.
But what do we got? So we can go meet with her. Alright, so we're definitely going this way. We can't meet with Mishima. Let's meet with her. Let's do a verification test. Because why not, right?
Good evening.
I mean, she is actually really good at predicting. Okay, working for a woman even though he's a guy? Wild question to ask.
Here we go.
Okay, What's her prediction?
Is this? What shall we do? Hmm?
I mean, I feel like that's the only possibility. I mean, we said that and she said no. So let's say encourage. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a great Wednesday so far. Alright, let's see what she's got.
What?
I'm glad we don't have to go to mementos for every single one of these tests. Just because then it turns into like a 2-day thing to level it up. So definitely not upset that it's just dialogue options. Been good, glad to hear it, and been a very normal Wednesday. Woke up, had a nice workout, got some shorts edited, got work done for the day, and now here getting to stream some Persona. I tried to get a little bit ahead on shorts. You're so stubborn. Just in case, if I do have time to make a video for Vaporeon dropping tomorrow and Unite. Because if I have time to do that, that would be really good to get done. But we'll see just kind of how the day plays out.
That'd be helpful.
Alright, leveled that up. Does that give us anything? It does not.
All right.
But, you know, take what you can get. Alright.
Goodbye.
And again, so glad we don't need to go back to mementos so we can actually make progress through the story. Alright, so we gotta keep proving ourselves. Or not necessarily ourselves, more so the idea that fate can be changed.
Hey, hey. Right. Good morning.
And we've tried talking with the shogi player before, but we needed more charm, I think. I think it's guts for the airsoft guy, charm for the doctor and the shogi player, and knowledge for Makoto. Alright, so we can't meet with either of them. We can't meet with anyone. Alright, so we'll actually just go study. Especially since I think you get a boost when it's raining.
Nice. Hey.
So it can't hurt to level up our knowledge some.
Oh. Yep.
There we go.
Wow.
I don't know how high we need to get each one. Okay, I think that was what we needed to start
Wanna head back?
Makoto's social link. Scholarly looks familiar, so I think we can start that social link as well.
Rain, huh?
Alright.
All right.
Are we going there now? Okay. I mean, that's a nice bonus that we're leveling up his social link in the evening. Okay, so they're just drinking heavily. I mean, I feel like that's normal for teachers to do. Just unwind from a stressful day of students. I mean, these seem like normal conversations. Okay, well, that's a little pessimistic. Okay. While selfish sounding, doesn't seem like the worst plan as of yet. Like, very selfish motives. Very kind of narcissistic motives. Okay, now it's just getting worse and worse. And here comes, it just gets down. It's like starting off like, okay, we'll form a good bond with them, help them revive the program. And it's just gotten worse and worse. So, okay, and yeah, he very much planned to just kind of turn the team against him. And yep, it gets worse and worse. Try and give a character benefit of the doubt, and they go and do that. And just somehow step it up even more. He's gonna injure this high schooler. Okay. Yeah. It very much got downhill quick.
Damn it.
It's worth the shot. Track isn't a team sport. It is and it isn't. So, like, you can do fine, but at the end of the day, all you can control is yourself.
And again. Yeah.
Sure, we'll say it's cool. Why not, right? Perfect. That's what we've been looking for, too. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
All right.
Because now we can cruise through
Wait.
mementos. Welcome in, Mark. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great Wednesday so far. Alright, really good use of the evening. I will agree, this is my favorite of the Persona games. We were talking about it earlier. I don't know, this one just is the coziest and easiest to just switch on and relax and play. So it's definitely my favorite of the Persona series. So we will go and talk to the track team and do what we can. Because that's really all we can do.
Good morning. Kaneshiro's deadline is drawing near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now.
We'll be alright.
As expected from someone who's been through this 3 times already. If you
Yeah, I'm
say so.
curious what they'll do with 4.
I'm sure it'll go well.
One thing, I know it's like part of the charm is like the investigations,
Yep.
but maybe it's a skill issue. I hope they tone it down a little bit. Just so it's easier to just relax and play. But they did so good with the 3 reload. I have faith they'll do a good reboot.
Do you know the answer?
I was not paying attention to what she said.
Hey, wait! Counting on you.
I crossing a starry sky to reunite. Spaceships, pomegranate. It might have something to do with. I feel like we got to go with the milk because that's the only thing that has to do with stars. Traditional food is something inspired by the Milky Way. I'm gonna go with candies. Okay. Noodles.
Yes!
This is it.
There we go. Well, you can't get it wrong, so that's good. Because we completely botched our first guess.
Thanks!
I mean, we'll
Nice
take it.
going.
We were already going to level up her social link next time we hung out with her, so it's not the biggest level up we could have gotten, but we'll take it. So we could hang out with her. Have they announced they'll have that? Let's go. Because I know that's not something they have done yet. Are they doing that with reload? Or are you saying for 6?
Hey. Do you have a minute? Thank you very much.
Alright, I know we probably could have hung out with the redhead girl, blanking on it, Kasumi?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Maybe?
Do you have a moment?
But
Up
figured
until
let's
now,
start a social
I've
link.
been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way.
Oh,
It's
excuse
simply
me.
how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kaneshiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough.
Yeah, I'm curious if
Now that I'm a member of this team,
one thing
I want to do everything
I think
can
they
to
will
help
do
you all.
if they
All my
do
studying up to
introduce
this
that,
point has kept me
because that would
safe
kind of
and
be
unlike-
opening up
I
every
think
relationship.
I will need to
is-
broaden my horizons.
I want them to add custom character, like have your own character in the game.
Advisor. All right.
But welcome in Sri Raj. Hope you've had a great day so far.
I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
I think that's who I went with on my first playthrough as well.
I knew it. I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way. I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people
Another, I
usually
feel
go
like,
for
very
fun?
solid choice. Where do people go for fun? All of those. Say the arcade, though.
I often hear people talking about going to the arcade. To be perfectly honest, I've never been to one myself. Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Alright.
Thank goodness.
There
I
we
think
go.
I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected. Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
I mean,
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me?
I feel like it's pretty intuitive.
No way!
Yeah, I feel like that's about right.
Oh, so
Most
this
of them
is how it
sit
is.
around that like 80 to 140 hour mark.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
But yet,
Perhaps going
my
somewhere I
first
don't
couple
normally think of
playthroughs
is
I have
what
not
helped me
finished
come up with that
near
idea.
all the confidants.
You know, it may only
Because
be
some are
wrong,
not
I think I'm starting to understand how
super
people pass
obvious
down.
to get.
Interesting.
Like some are very
I've
much
never
off
even thought
the
about coming here before.
beaten path to get.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later?
So,
I might be able to
completely
teach you more
understandable
ideas
to
if
not
I
get
can
all the
gain
confidants.
increased knowledge outside of my studies.
What made me like the
I
Persona
need to live
series?
up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time.
I feel like it was just a good balance of
I'm sure I can be of use.
turn-based RPGs, a little bit of like open world, for lack of a better term, where you can explore where you want and meet who you want. Like, I feel like it's a good balance of everything. And I'm sure there are other games out there. Or like, but compared to like the Mephisto series, I think is Refantizo, not Mephisto. Those are way more combat focused. This has the combat and also like a story. That's the game. Not Mephisto, that's from Marvel. Metaphor, yeah. But yeah, that was way more combat focused, and this does have the combat and story aspects more so. But alright, what does she get? Skills and potential. Okay.
Alright.
We'll take that. More importantly, we just...
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right? I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself.
One of our students was spotted there. Are we sure she's not talking just about us? Because we were spotted there with Ryuji?
Thank you.
I mean, if it's a rumor, could very well be about us. I know it's not, but like... yeah. Very much balance between everything.
Alright then.
I mean, he's a real one. It's like... he would have your back no matter what. Is he the most secretive? Maybe not. But will he have your back no matter what? Absolutely. I mean, 90% of the story, I've said before, is caused by him just talking too loudly. Let's go in here. Because we did meet with the fortune teller already.
Oh, honey.
Let's progress this one.
Yo!
Sure.
Hey!
If I had to adopt one person...
I see.
What is their name? What is their name? Probably Koromaru for Persona 3. Because I don't want to be responsible for another person. Koromaru, I think, would be the one I would want to adopt. Maybe that's a cop-out answer. I mean, I feel like everyone can agree with it that they would want to adopt Koromaru, unless you don't like dogs, which is valid. But the large majority of people would agree. But yeah, Ryuji just has your back from the get-go. Like, after one day of talking with him, he's like, yep, I'm a ride or die.
Ugh.
I mean, some people are allergic. So, like, there are some exceptions to the rule. But very, very much a small percentage. Can't say... Can't say it's like the universal truth, but like there's that small outliers.
Oh.
And whenever you make a blanket statement, especially on YouTube, if you make a blanket statement that says, oh, everyone does this, there'll be that one person that comes into the comments. Persona 5 or... Fair. Okay, so she's not actually interested in the Phantom Thieves, but she's writing that basically to buy herself time. Noted.
All right.
But we'll take that.
I said.
All out of booze. What about that full bottle on the counter? Right in front of her. Just throwing that one out there.
All right.
There's multiple full bottles on the counter. How did I get into gaming in general? I don't know what really started it.
Hey.
But like I just kind of grew up playing games, and I have an older brother. So there was always games that I'd see him playing. So, but yeah, very much just grew up with them. Like had all the Game Boy. I don't think so. He stopped playing a lot in college. So it kind of like dropped down some there, and I don't think he has. But yeah, growing up started from just playing Game Boy.
All right.
Just all the way through. Alright, well we got that book finished. And we can go to the library to return it and switch out. And that is a good book to have. Because now we read twice as fast.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like?
Go. We'll borrow a book. I mean, this is the only one we have not read. I already checked that, so I don't know why I checked it again. Okay, so we can meet with the doctor. We can meet with An and level that up. We'll do that. Have I ever played Sea of Thieves? I have not. I've seen it, like, show up on Game Pass and, like, I really want to play that, but it seems like a lot to get into. So I just have not yet.
We'll just have to wait for now.
But yeah, I agree. Persona's one of those that it's worth a shot. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But it's a game that if you are big into RPGs, it is worth a shot to play. Because if you do enjoy it, you'll really enjoy it.
For real?
Hate RPGs, but the Persona... Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's very much its own thing. Like, it's a turn-based RPG, but you could argue, like, Fire Emblem, or... Like, there's so many turn-based RPGs that are just not Persona.
Alright.
So we're heading there. And the spookiness of 3, yeah. Which, I'm curious what they're going to do with 6. Because, like, they've done kind of like the spooky vibe for 3. They did the mystery vibe for 4. They did kind of like the, I guess, like, rebellious feel for 5. So it's like, what are they going to go for with 6?
What?
Controlling what you eat, how you move, that's all. Okay, so she's tracking her calories. And macros, it sounds like. Not terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how often they release. But yeah, it has been a while. I don't know, like, how far in between Personas they go. But I feel like we're overdue. They've kind of dumped more into just the remasters. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of. But I'm curious if they've been working on 6. Start off in the past, but... That could be interesting. Like, almost a... Also, welcome in base. What if they did like a after the fall? Like, say, the Phantom Thieves failed in this timeline, and everyone lost free will, and like your team is slowly people like awakening to it. I could see that being interesting. Like after the fall. But yeah, it is very difficult to top. How they could do a better game than 5. I mean, we're about to see Rockstar try and top a peak 5th game with the 6th. So we'll see if Rockstar can pull it off. If they can pull it off, surely Atlas could too.
Wait.
Oh yeah. All definitely have their charm. Which dungeon are you currently on? Alright, well, On showed up again. On the Steam system coming out, you know? I think it's good for... it's good for more casual gamers. it's very much the console version of a PC. So I think that's going to put a lot of pressure on console companies. Because, like, one of the biggest things that's, like, intimidating about getting a gaming PC is, one, learning all the different components and building it, and like, that's intimidating for someone that's like, I don't really know what all that means. And then the price, and now you're getting a Steam machine which has all the benefits of a PC. It's just pre-built and it's competitive with the price. So I do think it's really good because it does make PC gaming more accessible for people. I don't know. I've seen both sides. I don't know if it can just run like a desktop. Like, I don't know if it runs Windows or anything, or if it is strictly Steam. But if it can, I think that's just a really good gaming laptop, essentially, that you can put money into. Okay, yeah, so I definitely see a lot of people getting it then. What about your action movies? You already are one. Go get them. These are just weird responses. We'll ask that. Alright. I mean, we'll take it. A good level up. She's one of our usual frontline party members. Yeah.
Bye.
Like, for example, I could run, since I have, like, Game Pass, I could run any Xbox games on my computer, which I don't think you would be able to do with the Steam, because it wouldn't have the, excuse me, Microsoft app. Will be encouraging. Which, I mean, is a good thing that you don't have to pay for, like Base said, the online subscriptions. I know he said multiplayer, but you wouldn't need, like, Game Pass to get games.
You're back.
But yeah, I still run everything on my Xbox X because it has better specs than my PC. Alright, so breakthrough on that. Go meet with her. Real quick, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. And then, perfect timing to see the change of heart. I am streaming from my PC with a capture card of the Xbox. But I'm playing on the Xbox. But yeah, I will be right back, and I will answer that question based when I get back. But be right back. Alright, I am back. Was indeed an athlete, but I think he just meant like my time in school. Nothing really came to mind. Like I was trying to think of stuff that stood out. I mean, I don't know. It's more so just like in hindsight, the importance and over obsession with like small things that didn't matter, like training and whatnot. Like obviously dedication is great, but it was like to an unhealthy level.
Oh?
So like in hindsight, that's kind of embarrassing. Like don't regret it by any means, but yeah, nothing like jumps out as like super embarrassing. She has a theory that they're all minors and their leader is some simpleton dying from boredom, you know? Might be right. I was preppy? I mean, I don't think that's the case. We did have a lot of preppy people at our school that would rock like the vineyard vines and all that.
Shit.
Public. Yeah, I mean, I was saying nothing really jumped out. Oh, what's the difference? But yeah, public school all through grade school and college. Yes. You have been for like a few weeks. I didn't say anything. And it was like,
Damn it.
we'll just wait for her to notice. Favorite 3 games of all time. Red Dead 2. Probably Call of Duty Modern Warfare. OG Modern Warfare 2. And just to try and cover like a broad category, probably Ruby and Sapphire. We did not. That is my girlfriend. But we did not go to school together. We did not. This is what is commonly referred to as gaslighting being done on her part. I don't know. I quite literally do. Girlfriend. Yep. You're the class. Made your friend group laugh so hard you poop. Oh, wow. Alright. That is, an unfortunate situation. Security level rises slowly and low. Alright, I mean, I feel like that
All right.
is nothing new. Yeah, that is a wild story to go through. Yeah, hers is just kinda
Well then.
lackluster. It's just kinda predictable all the way through. That poor person who had to sit... Oh, you ran home, okay. I was about to say that's really unfortunate for who sat next to you on the bus. But... Nope, you did not take the bus. Alright, let's see this change of heart. Welcome in, Limu. Welcome in. Skip through that. Day is changing. Are we aren't even on the bus. Do I have an Instagram? I do, but it isn't tied to the channel at all, so I kind of keep it to myself. But I do have IG. You have hiccups and your dad scared you. I mean, I hear that's good for the hiccups. Name of the channel came from our college team was being interviewed for a documentary about our team. And one of my interviews was when I was making breakfast. And I was making like an egg sandwich. Yolk had spilled on like the bottom half of it. And the way it looked in the lighting, it looked like peanut butter. So peanut butter and egg sandwich. So it just kind of leaned into that.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Yep. I was like, you know what? It's unique.
Manipulate someone's heart.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Welcome back, Based. Welcome back. Yeah, YouTube's been doing that, especially with
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
whatchamacallit, on mobile. YouTube has really been acting up, but even on desktop, it's well, like lag puts you 10 seconds behind. Lag puts, and like if you don't continue refreshing it, you'll end up a few minutes back. How can I get my level 10? What do you mean? Yeah, my mobile YouTube has been acting up. Like, sometimes it just won't even work at all. Which I hope YouTube fixes, because that's like a large percentage of the viewers. I'm curious to hear the answer of this, because she is new in the gaming sphere of things. So I'm curious to see what she has to say. I could list off a couple that... Because she... Classically, a lot of Mario Kart. I feel like Mario Kart would be up there. Probably It Takes Two. Because that's one of, like, the games you got all the way through. Hold on. What is the question? The sum of angles A through E is the sum of interior angles of a certain shape 180 degrees. That's a triangle.
This is it.
Very good.
Because, yeah, squares are 360, triangles are 180. We started it, but never finished. We got through, I think we got through the pig level. I think that's as far as we got.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a more intensive It Takes
People
Two.
have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is
I
our
could
amazing
see
vice president?
her enjoying games like Stardew.
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today.
Would be my of just like it would be trying to recommend one she would like.
There's no need to
Because
worry.
there's obviously two ways to go about that answer. One's that would be hilarious to see her attempt.
Huh?
And then there'd be
What did
ones
it
that's
say?
like, okay, I think she would actually
We're not gonna
enjoy
call about
this.
our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
I mean, just any first person shooter
Who is that?
would be hilarious to see
Oh, that's freaking
her
crazy.
attempt.
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine. No way they'd find out about
But yeah, I
that
think
weirdo
very
world.
much like the
True, but
Animal
I don't
Crossing
remember what the
Stardew
fake
type
Kaneshiro said towards the end.
vibe would be more what she would actually enjoy. What did he say? The other metaverse user. Yeah, I'm paying attention to what they're saying.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi.
Yeah, I've
So
seen
what
that.
do you wanna
I'm
do about
curious
next
how
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still,
it'll
people
do.
might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
Because
We need to hurry though.
kind of from what I've seen, like it looks fun and everything,
We should just lay low and wait for all this.
but it
excitement
looks
to blow
like
over.
just a less
In that
developed
case, how about we have
version
another celebration?
of all the other
Yeah,
games of
we
that
can make a
genre
welcome
that
party
are
for Mr.
out.
President, too. By the way, that
And it's
briefcase
just
is really
relying on
expensive.
being
Let's sell it and
Pokemon
drop the cash on our
to
party.
sell. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it does turn out to be a great game, because I think a lot of people will enjoy it.
So we can count you
But
out then,
I'm
Morgana?
curious
What are you talking
if it'll
about? I
actually
was just saying we should try and keep our party on the
work.
down low.
Yeah, Ryuji
Well, I'm
very
Makoto now.
much is not the brains of the operation.
Hi, Makoto.
Of like, yeah, he was just making it up, even though we've heard this
So-
exact thing
Oh.
before.
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. If you wish not to stand out, you had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, be sure to
Yeah.
concentrate on your studies. We
That's
can have fun
definitely
once finals are over.
interesting
Understood?
thing to make the main character's backstory.
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, Upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads
Yeah.
you to believe so?
I'm curious. Like, I know there's been a lot of speculation about, like, what happened. I know some people were saying it's,
There will be no need for that.
Cinnabar
I intend on
after
going to a good college
it
of my own
erupted.
merit. Please excuse
because
me.
it kind of looks like that. Or, like, what's the backstory here that led to this?
Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this about that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
Alright.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Though,
Even if it's like minor like differences, like at least have some ebb and
just wondering
flow
what we'll be waiting
to
for
the
in end.
story and
Even
not
if I
just be
manage to push through tough
one
entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
tone the whole
What
time
else is there
through.
besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Isn't this the man
Yeah.
the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card
I don't
for?
know if they're
I heard he confessed all his
ever
crimes.
going to do it.
Even the police
Is
couldn't figure out why. It really
I don't know.
out of nowhere.
I don't know if they're
Sense of
ever
his
going to bring
personality
voice
changed.
acting
That
or
would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still
they
caught him
might
again,
do
right?
kind of like what Persona
They had
3
plans
did
set
and
for
add like
promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that
one
confession. Not
lines
that a child would understand.
or like, huh? Like they
So
might
she
add
was
stuff like
pursuing
that, but I
this after
don't
all.
know if they're ever
Emotion.
going to go full
You've
voice
changed,
acted.
sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
Yeah. They broach the topic very briefly. But it's at least there. Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was in... Didn't think it was a question if she was gonna stay with us or not. I thought that was kind of like the game plan. Like she was... Wild tagline to start with. Alright, we'll go hang out with him. Because... That's like texting someone you up. It's like, alright. What do you mean by that?
It was quite nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like pure sorrow. Because that, I don't know, I feel like that kind of ties into like regrets. But,
Hold on a moment.
I like how they watched us do this, and they're immediately like, nope, that's not him. Like, if it was different people, like, sure. Trying to find my glasses case. I don't know where I put it. I was about to say, uh-oh, I'm a different person now and put on my glasses. It's like, yep, completely you watched me do it, but... completely different person. That's I feel like that's a close one. I feel like Ryuji, because he does have some thoughts that actually make sense every now and then. Yeah, people do look very different with or without glasses. I'm saying they watched us walk up to him, put the glasses on his face, and mess up his hair. Like, they actively watched it happen and like, oh, nope, different person now. But yes, people can look incredibly different with or without glasses.
I'll see you later.
But yes, game logic be game logicking. Exactly. Flash forward. Oh yeah, because we finished that social link, so we'll be like, oh, how'd you determine to do this? Or whatever, right?
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto.
Usually just the stream VODs. Because it does have that little bit more of interaction, and it has the videos also. So, like, it could be more edited down if I did, like, the videos, but... Makoto.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward.
True. If did, like, highlight videos.
Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person.
Yeah, I will say I do very But yeah, that is the one like YouTube has like its 3 categories: live, shorts, and VODs. That's kind of where I fall short, is on the videos.
Is true. Have you been telling me
like I
from the very
do the
start?
shorts, I do the streams. I just haven't dedicated the time to also doing the video. Hold on.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me?
Our school
Then
is
again,
going to
I
play
am
the Demon Slayer.
investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well.
That definitely would have
No
been
matter how absurd it may
interesting.
seem, I'll reevaluate
Especially if
my
you
stance on
only
Blue
romance
for now.
her and
In return,
Makoto.
Speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal.
That would be, like, it's
That's fine.
awkward enough on Valentine's Day if you have multiple. But if you just did, like, those two as the romances,
I am
that would be awkward.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
But yes, circling back, if I did have more time, I would put energy into doing videos. It's just a lot of time goes into making those.
All right.
Is the only drawback.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities.
Like, that would have to be,
What you
if
told
they
me is
did
true, and
make
this
that
lab that you've
possible,
mentioned
it would
didn't work in
have to
this
be
case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
a unique dialogue. If that was the case. Alright, on to the next target. Again, we definitely are not going to get to the next palace, seeing as we're almost, or we're over 90 minutes in already. But
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey,
yeah, you know, just like actually have a family.
not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh, it'll do, but it's not it. Okay, I'll be right over.
But yes, that is a very consistent theme across all the
Leaving the store
personas.
Lock up for
Of
me.
like, yeah, you don't really have a family.
I owe you one. What a handful.
Yeah. And then for your family just sends you to stay there. I don't really remember why they sent you
I
away.
don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing. I see.
Was your
You're
sibling? Yeah, that would be
correct.
very
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this
interesting.
happen a little while ago too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people.
Or,
didn't
like,
they? The Phantom Thieves are
have it
default.
more story driven with the social links.
Don't you
Like,
think so
say,
too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves
like
aren't
from
doing
3,
anything wrong, are they?
Junpei could actually go over to the other side if you didn't progress his social link past a certain point, because he wants to keep the Dark Hour and his powers. Like something like that, where your social links drive kind of more of the fights.
Well, I think they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time.
Beyond
We
just
should
like the
probably head
added
home.
perks you get and
You're right.
from having level
Thanks
10
for
and
the
whatnot.
drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually,
Okay, so he knows about the
measure
metaverse.
he brought in that seems usable. It involves
Yeah,
having
it would
the
definitely
phantom
take a
thieves
lot
destroy
of time.
themselves without our direct intervention.
Because it would have to be a lot of different
Set things up
possibilities.
so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a
One
feeling
idea
that
I've
was too
seen
brutal
people
for
like
it to
kind
be
of
his own
tease
idea.
is
Still,
with
if you go
AI,
through such
you can
elaborate
essentially
detail to
program
question their actions must be
NPCs
that
in
much
an
of an
open
eyesore
world
for you. I sympathize with what
to
you're
respond
going
with AI, so you can kind of
Well,
get infinite
through. Clean this up
possible
quickly and put it behind us.
interactions with them
Yeah.
because they're
Grand
responding to
undertaking
what
like
you're
social
saying in
reform
live
is
time.
beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves.
So like I
Only
think
a
that's an
select few are
interesting
worthy of changing the
concept
world.
that I
And who
think is
better
coming
than
in the
a
future of
Prime
gaming,
Minister, sir?
of being able to have NPCs respond in real time to your actions and like what you say.
Hey, it's me.
So curious to see how that emerges in game, not necessarily Persona, but gaming as a whole.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right
Yeah,
now.
no, not anytime soon, because the processing power that would take, I feel like, is crazy high.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
Sure.
Even you're saying such things?
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives.
Yeah. Not
He's got
have the social link
We
be
can tell her about it, right?
a max level of what it actually needs to be and not stretch it to 10 or shrink it to 10. Because I feel like some are very much drawn out
Pretty much the same too.
just for the sake of getting to have 10 levels.
It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became
So like
Phantom thieves.
if it only has 7 steps, let it only have 7 steps.
I know. We're all part of the team.
Or if it is more
Ain't there someone you
in
can't
depth,
forgive either?
let it have more.
A heart you want to change?
That's the secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
Yeah.
It's a fear of
Like his was very much like a predictable
Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at
outcome.
proper grammar,
And
though.
like in this, the reporter
Even if we study
doesn't
English,
really
it's not like we're
need
gonna
that
use it in the
many.
future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up.
Explain the
I mean,
writer's
Persona
feelings?
5 kinda does that.
What's there in that?
Like some will have the mementos requests, some will you can go just out on dates to spend time with them to level it up. So like they kind
That
of
was the follow-up report on the suspect.
got into that, but not like fully flushed out.
This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
I
So
hear
then
you,
by
Daisy.
tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the
I
possibility.
hear you.
There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
For
So
sure.
in a
Or
way,
like
they're outlaws.
say you
Yes.
go to the library to
different
study
from
to
criminals they
increase the
target.
knowledge, like you have a
This cannot be
chance of
overlooked.
one of them also showing up.
I see. My
Like let's be
ass.
honest, it
Why
wouldn't be
the hell are we
Ryuji.
treated as the bad
But like there's a chance An or Makoto shows up and is like, oh, you're here studying too? Mind if I join you?
Doing is right after all.
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking
Like
about
just
us, too.
little things like that that I feel like wouldn't be the craziest to add.
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. The wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first.
I'm sure we'll be
Now,
fine. We completely
times
flopped the
over.
last time,
Let's
but
go back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Hmm? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival.
there we go.
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
What's my favorite social link and why? Great idea. Trying to think through all of them.
Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Trying to think
Study
through all
comes
of them.
first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them.
I
Are
think
we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I think Futaba's is up there. Of like getting her back out into the world. As like pure, like not as a romantic social link, but I feel like her social link is a good one.
Oh,
Okay, so we don't know anything about that.
hey, hey!
Ooh, nice. Cheap, pricey. We'll go with that one. Get our free kindness level up. Look at that. Perfect. You're 3 across the board now. Can we... We cannot go anywhere. Do we have a movie we haven't finished?
Oh,
We do. So that works out perfectly.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about?
Have you been bitten? Show me your arms. You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
I do still... I've said it before. I think it's funny they chose to voice act all the different movies, but then not the social links. I know it's a lot less to voice act, but it's like... doesn't really add much.
well then.
Alright. They said exams start on the 13th, I think?
I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously
Yuko.
denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that.
Yeah, that's
Still,
a very
can you really
solid
say
choice.
Phantom Thieves are on the side
To be
of
fair, a
justice?
lot of them are
That's what this
very
exam-
good.
I was originally
But
invested
Yuko
in
is
mental
good, and it like
shutdowns,
actually
and
shows
people
character
change
development.
and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think
Favorite
it's similar to the
movies,
chain of thought that the Phantom Thieves are doing?
Avengers Endgame has got to be up there.
Mirror the mental shutdown
That has got to
cases
be up there.
with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry.
The other guys, Step Brothers, both also very solid. That era of Will Ferrell movies were great in my opinion. I know he's a large personality, so some people might not like him, but that, like the Talladega Nights, Step Brothers era, other guys era of Will Ferrell movies, I feel like are just classics.
Okay, let's get started.
No worries, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. We're wrapping up here shortly. I'll probably wrap up right before exams and just deal with those next stream. Because that gets into a lot of rapid fire stuff. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and have a great rest of your evening.
How about you?
Short-term memory stick with us for seconds at a time. How long do you think you can retain long-term memories? Keep them for... I mean, forever, right?
This is it.
That's right.
I mean, it's kind of spoon-fed to us, but we'll take any boost to knowledge we can get.
Nice going.
I know we just leveled it up, so we probably won't get it leveled up again before the exams. But do what we gotta do, I guess. Oh.
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, we dodged it that time. Hey, I mean, we'll take the free increase to stats. Again, we just leveled that up, so I don't think we're anywhere near leveling it up again. But take what you can get.
Hey.
Okay.
That reminds me. Excuse me.
Well, no pressure.
But... Alright then. Senpai.
I was about to say, surely there's something here, because we would be able to do social links.
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time? Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san,
Okay, so
right?
they know each other.
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number
Makes
of times
sense,
now.
makes
That's how I
sense.
ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I
Alright,
may as
let's
well
hear
spill
it.
now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Well, that's good.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well.
Ooh,
I have an idea.
Just got hit with the
Since all three
yawns.
of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's
Sure.
success.
I'm sure it levels up both their social links.
Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would
So
you mind if I chose
definitely
the place?
can't complain.
There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
I was about to say, like, look, he has a hot drink too.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
Right.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
Or just
That
that
reminds me,
special.
Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
All right, let's hear it.
My question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I feel like that's a valid
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence
argument.
isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population.
I mean,
but I believe a society where everyone simply
she's
leaves
kinda
matters
spitting
to the Phantom
facts.
Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then.
On the flip
what
side,
do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
the people that the Phantom Thieves have gone after don't want to change.
Wait,
and are like actively trying to not get found out.
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Well then, see you later.
There we go. Dang, it didn't even give us like social link points for either of them.
Ah, you're back.
All right. We will go ahead and wrap things up there for the stream and just tackle all the exams next time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope y'all did enjoy. Haven't decided if we're gonna do this or a second Unite stream on Friday. We'll probably make a decision on that tomorrow. But yeah, until then, I hope everyone has a great rest of their Wednesday. And till next time, peace, peace.